tall. Very tall.
When I left here in my carriage, I was convinced that my daughter was going to be queen, and I was never going to have to come back here to this. Now, well, I'm back here to this.
The ball disappointment, madame.
The prince, despite his being well-born and raised with great care by our Lord Protector, showed the most appalling of manners. Appalling. He spent the entire evening talking and dancing with some little nobody.
Then how did Gabrielle and Charlotte take that?
The prince has gone and revealed to someone else. If he continues this, I don't know if I want to continue to go out with him.
What was going on in His Royal Highness's thick skull?
The way he looked at her, with respect. I hope no man ever looks at me that way.
Can you imagine how she must have felt? Dancing with the prince and meeting the man of dreams?
I cannot, for my mind is no place for the pure isle or brain.
I can imagine it, I think.
I can imagine it.
I can imagine it, and I have no imagination.
When you're driving through the moonlight on the highway, when you're driving through the moonlight to the dance, you are breathless with a wild anticipation of adventure and excitement and romance. When at last you see the towers of the palace silhouetted on the sky above the park, and below them is a row of lighted windows, like a lovely diamond necklace in the dark.
It looks that way, the way you say.
She talks as if she knows.
I do not know, these things are so. I only just suppose. I suppose that when you come into the ballroom, and the room itself is floating in the air, if you're suddenly confronted by His Highness, you are frozen like a statue on the stair. You're afraid you'll hear the way your heart is beating, and you know you mustn't make the first advance. You are seriously thinking of retreating, then you seem to hear him asking you to dance. You make a bow, a timid bow, and shyly answer yes.
How would you know that this is so?
I do no more than guess.
You can guess till you're blue in the face, but you can't even picture such a man.
He's more than a prince, he's an ace.
But sisters, I really think I can.
And what?
I think that I can picture such a man. He's tall and straight as a lance. His hair is dark and wavy. His eyes can melt you with a glance.
He can turn a girl to gravy.
And I can imagine it.
I imagine it too. This scripting isn't my science condition. It's me imagining it.
I'm throwing caution to the wind. I'm imagining it as well.
And I imagine what that girl must be feeling when dancing with the prince. A lovely night, a brighter night you know you'll never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in the hazy heaven tremble above you, while leaves whispering, girl was physically unappealing.
To bed, my lovely daughter. Cinderella, you stay here and clean up this pigsty in the parlor. Why is there a pumpkin on a chair? It makes no design sense.
Is there anything else you would like to know, Nella?
No, it sounds like a marvelous ball. I only wish I could have been there.
How did you know all that happened at the ball earlier this evening?
I just supposed it, imagined it, had a vision.
Interesting. Quick, how many fingers?
2.
3. Fascinating. Where are your visions now?
You're being silly. Just because I said the prince was wearing a blue jacket
He
doesn't...
didn't. And he was. Something's going on here.
You're being absurd, more than usual. I have to,
Let me help you with that. Your hand is so rough and calloused from work. Just like the hand of the woman I shipped this evening who danced with the prince.
I don't know what you're
It
talking
was you, wasn't it? It was you. How did you dance in glass shoes?
You won't tell the others, will you? That I'm Charlie?
Never.
Are you mad at me when I stole the prince from you?
I will confess a secret to you. I never loved the prince or even liked him. There's somebody else that I want.
Oh, how wonderful for you. Who is it?
Well, my dad hates him.
Man hating them doesn't narrow the field. Who is it?
If I promise to keep your secret of the prince, will you keep the secret of my forbidden love?
I can.
It's Jean-Michel, the firebrand.
He is a good man, and seems angry for all the right reasons.
He wants to change the world and make it a better place. You gotta love a guy like that.
You may one day win Jean-Michel, but I will never win Prince Topher. If he knew who I truly was, he'd never want me.
That's not true. He would love you for who you are.
I don't see how.
Well, if that never caught me and Jean-Michel, but I shudder to think what she might do. Are you sure you can keep my secret?
Yes, and you can keep mine. We shall have a secret that will make us
Co-conspirators.
friends, sisters. Maybe both find our loves.
And their lives.
The stars in the hazy heaven, trembling above me, danced when he promised always to love me. The day came through, away I flew, but on my lips he kept a kiss. All my life I'll remember this lovely night, lovely night.
I lie in the loneliness of sunrise, looking out on a silver-faced sea, and try to pray as I pray each day that our years long with me. I lie in the loneliness of evening, looking out on a silver-flayed sea, and as the moon, oh how soon will my love come home to me? I have found an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing and flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. I lie in the loneliness of evening, looking out on a silver-flayed sea, and as the moon, oh how soon will my love come home to me? Will my love come home to me?
Sire, 3 nights in a row you search, and here it is at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's as if you are testing my good nature. The second that woman ran off, which we must admit seems to imply that she has a police record, the second she is gone, you don't want to dance with any of the other girls.
Sebastian, are there poor people in this kingdom who have had their lands taken away from them?
If there were, I would tell you.
Do they need my help?
Everyone donated joyfully. Ignore this talk. Where did you hear it?
The girl.
I don't know that she is to be trusted. Now please, come back to the castle. The work is piling up.
No, something isn't right.
As you say... Good evening, Sire.
What are you stamping this time?
Oh, nothing hardly worth troubling your beautiful mind.
Let me read it.
I shall explain before you...
I'm reading this now, thank you.
Your future majesty, let's go back to the palace and allow me to draw some...
I'll read this on my own, thank you.
But...
That would be all, Sebastian. I'll ask if I get anything explained. Oh no, Sebastian!
Sire, I can explain.
How can you do this in my name?
I am maintaining your life for you. Without me, you should be a pauper. Would you like that?
I want that girl, the one who talked to me. I want to talk to that girl.
A troublemaker.
We're having another ball, a banquet. She'll come to that.
She won't show. This is lunacy.
She will come. Now we're having a banquet and you're inviting everyone in the kingdom.
Don't forget who you're talking to.
And don't forget who you're talking to. Now we're having a banquet tonight and I'm finding that girl.
Very well, sire. You know, she won't come. You don't even know her name. And if she really thought you were worthy of all her high ideals, she would have stayed, wouldn't she?
A banquet.
The prince is looking dreamy-eyed. He has giving the ball. And still he wants to find his bride, the one he lost before. So spread the word throughout the land. The prince is throwing a banquet. It is his wish that the woman he met at the ball will attend. As for the rest of us, well, what can I say? There's going to be a ham. Call me back to me. But, of course, I want to keep an eye on which women are there. I'm not giving up control this time. Spread the word!
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert James is giving a banquet tonight! Invitation only!
A banquet tonight! Oh, Cinderella, where are you? Cinderella, where can you be?
Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, Toby and dreamy, I can't find his lady. Hoping to see her, asking where is she?
Cinderella, where is she?
Gregory James is giving
A banquet!
You shall go on my stead and meet the prince and fall in love and get married and exact revenge on Madame and try to get Jean-Michel out of the stockade and the way my mind works.
Hello, Ella.
Well, hello, Jean-Michel.
I am tired of hiding in the shadows like a fearful person.
Would you rather sing to them?
Hiding is nice.
How are you this evening?
I'm going out with Gabrielle, and I wound up like a tenant. Her and I shall go to the greengrocer and beg him for whatever supplies he may have. And then she and I shall slave over a hot stove and serve meals to the very poorest. I hope she's not expecting that much fun every night.
Good evening, Jean-Michel.
Gabrielle, there you are. I much prefer you in this simple attire. You no longer look like a carnival attraction.
You say such kind words to me all the day long. And what of the secret this evening?
Our first responsibility is with the poor. And then we shall march up to the palace and shout to the prince. There's only one thing to worry about.
What's that?
That he'll even listen to me.
Well, Owl might be a help. You know, she's talked to the prince.
What?
She went to the ball. They were dancing and talking about the kingdom and how to make things better. And tonight, she's going to the banquet.
Oh, the world is upside down. But do you know what this means? This means that I can walk up to the prince and I can talk to him. And maybe he'll listen to my ideas. What's this feeling I have called?
Optimism?
Optimism. I have to do this more often.
You march up to the prince and talk to him.
I can march up to the prince and talk to him.
You can be a leader.
I can be a leader.
You can be my boyfriend.
I can be your... Whoa, 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 whoa. Turn. What are you doing? This looks very counter-revolutionary.
I like the man who wants to change the world. But I also like the man who brought me flowers.
Who brought you flowers? Oh, I did. No, I couldn't have.
You just said so.
Optimism. I can be your boyfriend?
Yes.
Am I your boyfriend?
So, that's how it is.
Mama.
My own daughter. My flesh and blood deceiving me with someone so decidedly unsuitable. I had plans for you, Gabrielle. I had created a life for you. And this is how you show your gratitude.
All dressed and ready for the banquet. How do I...
And you think that you could go to the banquet? I never loved your father. I just wanted his money. You have been nothing but a nuisance to me since the day that he died. You think that you can wear a beautiful gown? You think that is acceptable? You should be in rags. No! Worn out rags, that's all you deserve.
Mother, please stop.
No, I'm no longer your mother. You, Gabrielle, out of my house. You are no longer welcome here. To the devil with you. Decide what to do with you later. Why did you have to make me doubt myself? I was doing so well.
A friendly face.
Ella, sweet child, hurry, you shall be late for the banquet.
Oh, look, everything is ruined.
Hurry, the prince needs you. He wants you.
I can't.
Why do you think he's having the second banquet tonight? To try to find you.
Every time I take a step forward, Benam pushes me back. The prince would never love me if he saw me as I truly am. I can't keep fighting.
If you have a dream, then very soon thereafter, you're going to have to fight for it. Why, otherwise, how would you know the dream is yours?
But my life is...
Exactly. It is your life.
But I can't go to the banquet. My dress is in tatters.
Yes.
That's all I have.
Yes, perhaps we need even more tatters, more rags, rags, rags.
Rags, rags, rags.
Tatters and shatters and bags, make the new from old. Tatters that matter and rags, spin them into gold.
Put these bags in your bag. And the magic is gone at midnight.
Yes, the magic is gone at midnight. Is there anything else?
Well, the glass slippers are already on your feet, and oh yes, the book Jean-Michel gave you about the world. Now you only have the entire world to help you.
Now you can go wherever you want to go. Now you can be whoever you want to be. And love is the song you will sing your whole life through. Like the sky, make a wish come true. There is music in
Dinner is served. Your Majestic Highness, I believe all of the guests have arrived. It is time for the banquet.
I'm waiting for her. She has to come.
Very well then, sire. But be warned, this party is a pack of gossips. I would hurry along if I were you.
Prince Topper!
You're here.
I'm sorry I'm so late. I'm so
I
glad.
knew if I had a banquet, you would come.
And I'm sorry I ran away before.
You're even more beautiful than I remember.
Did you really have this banquet just for me?
I would have 100 banquets just to find you.
And that thing about me being more beautiful than you remember, that's real too?
Yes, yes, of course.
Wow, what do you know about that?
I was thinking about you, and I was thinking about what you were saying about people having their homes taken away from them. The court tells me to ignore such talk,
But you know, if you're going to be king, you need to pay attention to things that people tell you to ignore.
yes, yes. And I want to meet all the people in my kingdom, not just the ones that Sebastian lets me see. but I don't know how. It's impossible.
Oh, that's going to be more possible than you can even imagine. My friend Jean-Michel and Sister Gabrielle are headed here right now with some of your people.
Talk to me? But if things are as bad as you say they are, then they'll be angry.
I think if you can do battle with a giant, you can handle a person who just wants to talk to you.
Okay, you're good.
Just be yourself. You'll see the man that I see. Oh, they're coming! Friends, meet Prince Topher. Just don't say my name.
I won't even mention the blue dress.
Are you all right?
Yes, yes. Jean-Michel is a wonderful man with a lot of great ideas.
I don't know. It's nice to meet you.
And Gabrielle, my sister. Prince Topher, Jean-Michel has something he'd like to say to you.
We, the people, have had their homes and property taken from them. I've said this before, but now I know what it is to have someone you love lose their home. We need to have our voices heard. We need someone to listen to us. There's a time just get paid on a silver plate or a tray. Now is the time of your life, the time of your life is today.
Yes, of course. I too know what it's like to be overlooked. I want to help, but how?
Oh, rolling, fiddly, fiddly, faddly, bumble. All the dreams in all the world are loose and now they tumble.
Of course, it's here.
What's here?
You know it?
I read it at university.
Look, chapter 2.
Of course, chapter 2.
Chapter 2? I didn't get that far.
Yes, chapter 2. I should have known. I think I have a plan.
I knew you would.
Long live Prince Topher, our future king!
Prince Topher, what are you doing surrounded by these ragamuffins?
You said no one in my kingdom needed my help. What do you call these people?
From their attire, I assume artists.
We demand to have our voices heard.
The heading would not be out of place here.
Yes, all the people must be heard. That's a very good idea.
What is going on?
Now, there's a way for everyone to be seen and heard. It's in this book. People, in 1 month, let's vote for a new job. I shall create the post of Prime Minister. Someone to counsel me. I nominate our current Lord Protector, Sebastian.
I am not worthy, sire.
And I also nominate this man, Jean-Michel. Let the people decide.